wasn't until I saw the production again, and it was Tom's production that I saw in the Southwark Playhouse back in 2013. And Tom had taken a kind of small chamber orchestra and created this quite emotional and memorable piece of theatre. It was incredible. The people that you see in this show are real life people. They actually were on the Titanic. What Danielle and Tom have done brilliantly, I think, is taken a real relevant story, and 106 years later we're still talking about the Titanic story. Maury Yeston's score is just quite stunning, but also, and most importantly, Peter Stone, who did the book on this show, he deals with the aftermath of a tragedy in such a sensitive way.
We both loved the show and we both had a passion for it. Mainly because the music is so heartfelt and honest, but because it talks about the people. And it's very much where Tom and I in our previous working relationship had always focused on the truth of a story rather than the scale of a show. Someone else who's very excited about the show being here, but unable to be with us today, is the composer Maury Yeston, who, in the style of all great events like this, has sent us a message from New York.
Hi all, Maury Yeston here, simply to let you know how grateful I am and how thrilled I am that Titanic the Musical is about to launch its UK tour from Southampton. It's especially meaningful to me because this is your story. This is a British story. This is a UK ship, and it's now coming home to all of the places and all of the people whose forebears created the ship, conceived it, and built it, served upon it.
The Titanic is the perfect subject for a musical because it deals with hope and ambition and anything that anybody ever dreamed of having, a new life, a successful career, somebody that dreamt that somebody could have a new life away from home. Everybody that boarded that ship in Belfast or here in Southampton more than 100 years ago had one thing in common, whether they were the captain of the ship, whether they were in first, second or third class, they all dreamt of a new life. The sailing and the launching of the Titanic was possibly the most momentous occasion. The ship, the Titanic, came to symbolize everything that it was about a new world and the freedom that could be across in the most exciting place, the free world of America. I desperately hope that when you come to see the musical next year here in Southampton or around the country on its first UK tour, that you enjoy an evening watching a grand, swell Broadway musical, but also are touched by this story and legend from 106 years ago and see that actually people are still the same and they are our ancestors and this is a story of our own. I desperately hope to see you in 12 months' time all around the country, and I thank you very much.
The music that they showed and those two gentlemen singing was most touching.
Looking forward to it. I like the whole, it's taken into consideration what it means to the city as opposed to the big glorified Hollywood movie. So I think everyone's got a story to tell, like he said. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they depict that in the actual show.
It's actually about a story of hope and looking forward to life, the opportunities in life, and at this moment in time, I think we all need a little bit of hope in our life. So really, I hope that people will come and see it, appreciate the commemoration of what happened 106 years ago, but also just think about how fortunate we are in our lives.